My people, wonder shall never cease. Wow, this is really, really interesting. It's getting interesting because, ladies and gentlemen, what I am seeing here with my eyes today, coming from the self-acclaimed king or leaders of the Igbo, who stormed the funeral of the Queen Mother of Ashanti. Oh my God, guys. I don't want to talk too much. Let us first of all see how this Igbo king, self-acclaimed king, stormed this event and as well other reactions. And I will be right back. Sure, do well to watch to the end, please. Watch patiently to the end. Pay attention to details, and please, for my sake, like this video and stay subscribed. I will come back and just sum it up. Let's do this.
I like the cruiser back up there.
The third burial right. Now, unexpectedly, Obia or Gracie this particular occasion, a shocking Kofopi. The leader of the Igbo community in Ghana. Don't know if any Igbo king or king of the Igbos in Ghana. Now, send you call her together with the entourage, the drummers, send you no dressy and on majestically. As I so, as Ghanaians be known ebufu. I don't think you have three. Now, moment.
We already know what is happening in Ghana, like what is happening to Ghanaian concerning the Nigerian businesses in Ghana. Okay, on today's video, I want us to look at this in Cameroon and you try what is happening in Cameroon, and you try to see the reason why Ghanaians are like they don't want these people. I'll be narrating this story to you, and please, I am doing this video not because I hate anybody, because I know Nigerians are those kind of people, like they like to attack a lot, especially when you say something that they don't like to hear. I mean, if you are praising them, they will be so happy with you. They will love you and show you the love and show you heaven and earth. But let me speak the truth, which is somehow contrary to what they would love to hear. Okay, there is this market in Cameroon, that's in the economic capital of Cameroon, Mashembopi, in Douala. Guys, as a Cameroonian businessman, like, if you are selling in that market and you have never stayed back home and cry out your pains dealing with these people or having these people as, do they call them colleagues, or as controversial fellow businessmen, it means you don't love your business. In this market, Marché Mbopi, they sell mostly hair-related goods in that particular market. Hair-related goods or beauty stuff in that particular market. And the market is somewhere where most of the different people living in the different regions of Cameroon go there to buy and resell in their different places. Like even people living still in that town go to that Marché Mbopi and they buy to resell. That is, the place is like a supplier point. But when you get to this market, you notice that about, if there are, let me say, 200 shops in that market, 180 is being owned by Nigerians. If you are a Cameroonian businessman, just noticing this, what will you think of? Domination, right? Okay, let's leave that one aside, because they have like seasonal goods. Like if this hair is selling this time, those people who have them, they will import them in bulk to supply. Okay, look at these Nigerians. They have a kind of business strategy, like they can send somebody to come and ask the price from you, and when they ask and they notice that your price is somehow the same like the one they sell, they will decide to bring it down a bit, to bring down the prices a bit. And when they bring down the prices, the people that are selling with them will suffer, given the fact that they are the majority. And when you come to their shop, if they don't have something, they connect you to their brother's shop, and that is how they work hand in gloves, in a way that the people that sells with them, the Cameroonians that sells with them, face a lot of challenges doing business around them. It's either their prices are so high or they are lower. That's to win the heart of the customers. And when they do that, this minority Cameroonians that sells in that market, they turn to experience a lot of failure. They experience failure not because they don't have business strategy. It's just because those people are more than them. You understand? And they always talk against these other people. They talk against those Cameroonians. Like, they'll always make sure no influence on anybody that comes to buy than you, either by bringing down the price or getting the price up and claiming what you sell is not the same. Like theirs is of high quality. And most of them, they supply in bulk. And you see that a lot of people now turn to cry. And when you come there are times that they put their prices so high. When you come to the market and you are unable to pick out those Cameroonians that are selling for a lower rate, those few Cameroonians that sells on a lower rate, you are going to experience a kind of failure. Why? Because you buy high, and when you get with it back where you sell or in the city where you live, you'll notice that other people that bought from the Nigerians are now selling their own cheaper, and you cannot buy something to sell and have a loss. All of the business people want to make profit, and that is how they suffer. When they are leaving a shop, that's the most painful part. When they want to leave a shop, like, they will connect just their Nigerian brother to come get it. In a way that some of them are even landlord. They own some of the shops. Some of those Nigerians, they own some of the shops in Marché Mbopi. Like, they give it out for rent. When you come here, a Cameroonian, they don't want to give it to you. They'll only ask among themselves, and you always hear them say, the Igbo community in Douala, the Igbo community in Bonaberi, the Igbo community in Bipanda. They always have those their community, and there they make such an announcement and they give their shop only to. There was a time that there was a riot around that market, like they don't want these people there again. They are having a lot of influence on their clients, and it makes them face challenges selling. They have a lot of influence. So when Cameroonians said they did not want them again, they were like, we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We will still sell. You see some of them claiming they are right. You even ask them if a Cameroonian can do this kind of a thing in Nigeria. At times, when you get there, you even feel pity. Because just imagine a Cameroonian has a quarrel with a Nigerian. You see the way the Nigerian will be talking as if he has the whole right over that Cameroonian. And this is the same thing that is happening in Ghana. Like, the Ghanaians have been going through this pain. You understand? The Ghanaians have been going through this, and they are now out crying that they want them to just be the supplier, not the retailers. But they are refusing to supply. They are refusing to supply because they want to eat everything and lick the plate and render these people hopeless and hopeless. And that's the same thing that I think this issue happening in Ghana should pop up the eyes of the Cameroonians open, because they are going through a lot. I mean, Cameroonian, I don't know how to explain this, but Cameroonian doing business in certain points with Nigerians are going through a lot. They have cried and cried, but unfortunately, the Cameroon government is not like the Ghanaian government. Like, when Ghana cries, when they call on the authority, they listen. They have the attention they deserve. If you like, you cry from now. If all the TV stations in Cameroon don't show that particular thing, the government would not think about it. The government will not even see it. Like, I'm coming to understand that it seems as if the government of Cameroon is not on social media. Because I don't understand. There are a lot of things that I've cried about, but nothing is done about. And there are things that I always say, oh, that is social media propaganda. But not knowing that the people are actually going through things. I think this thing happening in Ghana should serve as an eye-opener to the Cameroonians. Like, not only the citizens, but the government of Cameroon. Look at, I walk the streets of this place in Cameroon, in Yaoundé, Cameroon, called Vogada. Yes, if you have lived in Yaoundé, Cameroon, and you're a car owner, you know that Vogada is that neighborhood where when you need any type of spare part, you will get it there. Guess what? I have been there several times. None of Cameroonian does such business. None, everybody, all of them, they are Nigerians. I started asking myself a lot of questions. Why is it that in this place, only Nigerians are doing business, this car spare parts business? And many people that started doing it and closed down the shop said, these Nigerians are people that are so dominative. When they see that you are not part of them, doing the same business with them, they do everything possible to see you down, to see your business crumble. And when I got this, I did not go further to ask because I know the way they act. They do everything.
First of all, I want to say, attending, for instance, a funeral, if invited, because I don't know if he was invited, it's not a crime. It's not a bad thing. As someone who, is married to a Ghanaian, right? But then again, this kind of entourage, regalia, outfit that this man, fully dressed and prepared himself with his team, his hosts, I don't know what to call them, and stormed this funeral, is what has really brought us here and got so many people talking. And sure, do trust me to always give my honest opinion, non-biased. Now, first of all, if I were this man, haven't gone through all this whole back and forth to the point that you hypocritically came out to deny that you are not a king, you are just a leader. But on the contrary, who sees this man like this coming out? What would they say? Judging from what he has said, even well-dressed and even paramount rulers, kings, obas of a kingdom. This is a complete outfit. And you see, the criminality in his attitude and character, his personality is, even when he's being caught red-handed, you still see this man slippery, corny, lying and pretending that he's just a leader. What does this signify? Is it not triggering a people? Is it not fueling an issue where there is none? Is it not making matters worse? Like I was saying, if I were this man, but God forbid, what I would have done as a very, very loyal, a very patriotic, a very responsible and respectful citizen of my country is, I would not even want to, flaunt myself, even if I must attend any gathering in this shape and form, in this manner, in this kind of outing. Because this is given, you must accept me. This is given hypocrisy, criminality, pretense. This is given kingship in disguise. This is given all shades of what, whether you like it or not. I will do what I want to, and you can't do anything about it. Now, where I don't get it all understood is, was he even invited? And if he was invited, it means there is still something I still don't understand. And you see, there are limits to how much I can say or give as my own opinion, because there are so many things that are fishy underneath that I am still finding a way to understand or wrap my head around. Because make sense that somebody that his case has not even died down is still feeling up, will still storm out again, showing up in a funeral of Ghanaians. In fact, the king of Ashanti, which is one of the greatest region and kingship and stool in Ghana. And this man is seen with all his people, with busybody, notice me, eye service. Oh my God. You see, the summary of everything is that this tribe called Igbo are very embarrassing. They are so shameless and embarrassing. To some extent, they think maybe they are smart, they are intelligent, they are bold, they are courageous, they are audacious. But this is all sense of foolishness and stupidity, if you ask me. They'll be very truthful. I can't even wrap my head around these things. I can't even stay as a human being in a place where I'm not welcomed, where I am hated, I'm disliked because of my character, my personality, my attitude, and my behavior. Because that is what is causing all these things. Nobody just woke up one morning as Ghanaians and started hating on these people. It's their character, just like you heard from the Cameroon lady who explained in details how they operate everywhere they go. That's to tell you that this is not just limited to Ghana alone. Everywhere they go, look at Cameroon, what they are doing there. You've heard from that lady. I just decided to attach this to it so that the Igbos in the house, if they have ears, can hear and understand that they are the cause of their problem. And they are also the cause of the problem most Nigerians are having. For God's sake, can't you people even have shame and respect yourself everywhere you go? Can't you people learn to tone things down? Can't you people learn to be humble? Why parading yourself in pride and arrogance? And you think maybe you're forced to reckon with. Meanwhile, you're just making yourself an object of ridicule and caricature. The next thing you hear, they are jealous of us, they are envious of us. We are the light, we are the this. Like as though other people are riffraffs, other country citizens, even we as other tribes in Nigeria, we are non-existent. It is only this tribe called the Igbos that are existent. They are the only ones in Nigeria that every single time when an issue rises up, trace it, you must hear an Igbo name, an Igbo person involved. And this man is so shameless to the point that they are talking about what he's doing. Guys, you people should watch out on this. I told you, these people are very manipulative, gaslighting, gullible, pretentious, and very dangerous set of people. I'm telling you, this is not to breed hate. So if you want your sanity, your peace of mind as Ghanaians in that country, watch out for this man. And the funny and most painful part is that when they are talking, some people will be supporting all this kind of display, attitude going on in Ghana and say we are one people. Be careful. That's all I will tell you. Be wise and put an eye on these people, because just like you've heard about the attitude of them in Cameroon, that is how you will eventually be displaced in almost all interesting and very, very vital, sensitive rights and traditions and everything you hold dear to your heart as a people. That's what they do. They go there, they oppress, they dominate and push you away and take over. Be careful. That's where I will hold it. I am so disappointed and so embarrassed on his behalf watching this, because if I want to put myself, but God forbid, in his shoes, I can't imagine myself like this. I don't know how to force myself on the people. I don't even know how to live in a place that I know that my presence is irritating and I will still go ahead shamelessly. This is the height of it. You sowed shame and bought disgrace. That is what disgrace. And for anyone who will think this is okay and fine, it's up to you. This is my own opinion, what I think. Nothing but the bitter and the brutal truth. Take it or leave it. You might definitely interpret whatever you make of it. But let me also know your thoughts constructively and respectfully down in the comments. If you like it on here, stay subscribed. And if you like this video, please like and share. And I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.